Pass to Warren. Inside, Adams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Adams has got 9 points now in just the second half. And the Bulls finally committing, Greg, to a full rebuild this last offseason.
Yeah, and trading Butler was the start of it. I mean, they got some young players to build around and a pick. And it won't be an easy road ahead, but one they felt they needed to make.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, and the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
Here's Bledsoe. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gasol's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now Rubio. Outside Gasol. Pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Rubio dishes to Gasol. And Adams sends it back. Wade kicks to Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade. And the Celtics signed Brad Stevens to a 6-year contract to lure him away from Butler in college basketball. Chris, they were very confident he'd be a great coach.
Well, they might want to pull out their pen and have him sign another 6-year deal real quick because he's already established himself as one of the league's top coaches.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Ricky Rubio, known mostly for his ability to pass it and create opportunities for teammates. But, I think he's an underrated defender at that point guard spot. And maybe he doesn't get the credit he deserves defensively.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
And the Bulls with another miss. And Greg, for Rubio, his defense is something that isn't talked about, but is certainly present all the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's smart, fast, he moves his feet well, and has terrific anticipation with his hands. Great playing both on and off the ball, and just aware of his spacing and a player's tendency.
Bulls trail by 14. Wade passes to Bledsoe. To the inside, Jackson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Josh Jackson.
Yeah, he's like a surgeon down low operating in the paint. He is incredibly effective there.
Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Isaac. Kicks it out to Rubio. Misses the 3.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Here's Bledsoe, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. Opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Isaac. Harris outside. This all setting the pick for Harris. To the middle. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
He's been blazing hot to begin this half after looking utterly lost during the first. Nice turnaround.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
And in today's NBA, how about the value in having a guy at the center who has the versatility and the skill set of a Marc Gasol? With his passing and shooting, and he becomes a great zone buster for any team.
Celtics leading by 13. And here's Rubio. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside Jackson. Passes to Bledsoe. There's the dish to Adams. Back to Bledsoe. Wade outside. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. Poked away. And Marc Gasol becoming more aggressive, looking for his own offense.
And I thought at times in the past he was unselfish to a fault. His teammates egged him on, told him you're the best center in the game, go out there and dominate. And now it seems like he's becoming more comfortable in his skin.
They set the screen. Gasol with the steal. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And there's the feed to Warren. Adams sets the pick for Warren. Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Jackson a screen on Harris. They get it back. Bledsoe dishes to Wade. Bledsoe against DeRozan. Bledsoe kicks to Jackson. He dishes it to Adams. Warren, that's for 2. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Gasol's shot is good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Rubio against Bledsoe. Warren the pass to Bledsoe. Outside Jackson. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Harris. Shot off the pick. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
And Rubio kicks to Gasol. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Well, make no mistake, defense is the foundation for this Celtics team. That's their calling card.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Chicago calls timeout. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
The D has no answer for him inside, and they better figure him out soon if they want to win this.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Bledsoe, and he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle too.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out. Well, the one thing you notice about the Celtics, they look for players with a chip on their shoulder. They want players with that inner fire, that love competition.
And you look up and down the Celtics roster, Chris, a lot of guys who play with a chip on their shoulder.
Well, that's how you build a culture. It rubs off on the other players. I mean, you have to find those guys, though. It's not something you can teach.
The shot's good from Gasol.
And through the years, he's become very confident in that shot. Gasol's almost better from mid-range than he is in tight. That's a great weapon for a 7-footer to have.
Jackson kicks to Wade. Bledsoe outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Bledsoe. Some solid defense from Harris. Celtics leading by 18. DeRozan with it. Bam, the dunk by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Bledsoe dishes to Jackson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Gasol sends it back.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeMar DeRozan.
From an offensive standpoint, he was their leader tonight. Whenever they needed a big bucket, he was always the guy to come up with it.
There's a screen. Back to Warren. Shot off the screen. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh, yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know it.
16 feet away. Gasol no good. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Bledsoe with another miss. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the execution.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.